I don't know if we changed our preparation. I think we knew coming in was going to be a big game, just like last week was. They kind of got the best of us last week, and we wanted to match their desperation right from the get-go. And I think we did that. And I think scoring the first goal was really important for us too, to not let them get into their trap and in their neutral zone game, which is really good defensively. So scoring the first goal was important for us, and then getting that second goal, getting that third goal, getting our guys going. Getting our lines contributing on a nightly basis was important for us. Playing in their zone, getting pucks below their goal line, and chipping pucks past their defense. So just all around better turnover and puck decisions at the blue line for us.
Connor, can you talk a little bit about what it was like getting that goal and walk through the play a little bit?
Selman, Blue, and Tony Calderon were working hard down low, throwing pucks on net. There's a lot of traffic. I think Selman shot the puck, went off Hildebrand and popped out to me, gloved it, and a lot of traffic in front of the net, and it popped through, luckily.
What's the feeling for that? I mean, obviously, growing up in East Lansing, you're around that a little bit.
Yeah, it's great to beat the Spartans, but I want to beat every single team we play. So that was a big goal for our team, and I'm glad that could help us get the win.
This is for any of the players. Obviously, playing in a big stage, a huge one tonight. Going forward, especially with Penn State working behind, how huge was it to get that win and stay accomplished into the standings?
Yeah, I think it was really important. We saw that they won their earlier game, and that put them in first place. So jumping back on top was important for us. Obviously we had 10 games left, played each team twice, and we like where we're sitting right now. And like you said, getting that momentum going and into this final stretch run here, I thought we had a really good stretch to start the second half. With the GLI in our first 5 conference games, and then last weekend. But it was good to get back on the right foot going forward.
Appreciate it, guys. What was the atmosphere like?
Sorry, say it again.
The atmosphere. Take a look around.
Yeah, it reminded me of last year when we got to play Comerica. Obviously, Soldier Field's huge. We need to get 70,000 people here, whatever it holds. But no, it was cool. There are definitely times when you can hear the fans chanting like "Go Blue" and that kind of stuff. So that kind of stuff gets you fired up. But on the ice, it was a fast-paced, good atmosphere, and yeah, it was just pretty good overall.
Zach, is it different for you in a bigger venue to kind of get your bearings, and is it a different perspective for you, trying to get control of the game and things like that?
Not really. That's kind of why we came out a day before to get on the ice, just to kind of see what it feels like and see how I'm seeing pucks. And I felt it felt pretty similar to when we were playing inside. Usually the thing people worry about is pucks getting high and losing it in the stands or in the sky or whatever, but I didn't really seem to have too many issues with that.
Did you feel like you're in more of like a mentality? As more of a starter's mentality, are you starting to kind of pick that up a little bit more and play with that edge?
Well, that's how I always approach my game, whether I'm starting every game or not. I feel like with my position, you have to be prepared to go every single night. As we've seen, you never know when you get thrown in there. So yeah, I feel like I have that mentality.
Andrew, talk about your goal. You got a couple whacks at that.
Yeah, I think we got a turnover in the neutral zone there, and Downey made a nice kick out to Mott. Kind of just threw it on net, and we talked about throwing pucks, from bad angles on net and getting guys crashing. So Downey did a good job of hitting that middle lane drive, and I was kind of the weak side guy. Just stopped on it, kept whacking at it until it went in.
What you guys do for 4 hours while you sat there and waited?
Well, we were at the hotel, and I was planning we were planning on the 7 o'clock start, so I had to take my 2-hour nap. I woke up at 3:30 and saw that we got 5 hours till the game starts. So we were just kind of, I think we watched a movie and we went to snack early, got some food, and then kind of got back in the normal routine once the game was starting to hit.
How was the ice?
Not great. Yesterday compared to the day before, it was a ton better. Obviously, looking at the ice, it's the same ice for both teams, so you can really say as much as you want about it, but everyone's playing the same ice.
I thought it did get better though as the game went on. As the game went on, they did a pretty good job of making sure, especially the blue lines were tough in the start, and I thought they got better as the game went on. So hats off to those guys working on it.
Looking at the standings now, you guys are obviously first in the Big Ten right now. Do you feel like you may have a target on your back at sometimes? I know last week losing Michigan State, maybe you took them a little bit lightly. Tonight, you guys look like the way better team. Is that something you guys think about? Trying not to take teams lightly?
I think when you wear the block M around town, you're always gonna have a target on your back. and we know that we know we're gonna get every team's best game with the guys we have in our locker room. So that's just something that I've learned in my 3 years here that's just gonna happen. I think our team's learned from it this year, and we've handled it pretty well.
Take one more for Student.
Color, what do you think of the D-zone coverage? Your team's D-zone coverage. What do you like about it tonight?
Well, I think we kept the game a lot simpler than we did last game. When we get too cute with the puck, we have too many turnovers. They have more chances against. So I think that we kept the game simpler, moved the puck. We knew that the ice wasn't going to be perfect, so we knew that we had to chip pucks off the glass, get the puck deep when we could. So I think the D really tried to play more defense tonight and focused on that. Even though a couple of us had a couple goals here and there, but I mean, I think that's a result of playing good defense so that we could play in the other team's offensive zone.